I'm Daniel from Weber Performance. Here we are at the HSD Open Day. It's for the Victorian Torana Car Club. Sitting at the front here with Eric, one of the members' cars. It's a beautiful little LJ Torana, 186 with triple 45 DCOE Webers. We obviously supplied the entire setup here for Eddie to fit, and it's made an incredible little combo. It's making 165 kilowatts at the wheels, which is 270 horsepower at the flywheel for a 186, so a really potent little combination. So as I mentioned, yeah, we provided the carburetors, all linkages, manifold, filters, all the bits and pieces, and it's really turned out to be a great little Torana. So any further information you'd like on Weber carburetors, please give us a call or have a look at our website, weberperformance.com.au.
It'll stop when it's finished. You just wind it back to the start and you go all over again. This machine is an old copy turning lathe which has a hydraulic turning attachment on it, which is operated by a stylus, which follows this master mounted at the back of the machine. It's been set up with a pneumatic feature, so it will actually operate totally automatically at the flick of a switch. And this is the way we used to produce all our valves. It does the profiling of the back of the valve. You then take the valve out and put collet grooves in it and part it off in another lathe like a normal centre lathe. I'll just give you a brief example of how we operated this machine. Keeping in mind you could only do light cuts on a machine like this because it was only held in a reasonably light collet chuck. We now do these valves on a CNC machine which has a much greater clamping force on the valve stem, and you can do that in like one pass, so it makes valve manufacture a lot quicker. This machine here, we've just taken the delivery of it last week. It's a CNC milling machine with a 3-axis function on it. It's called a proto-track. What that can do is manufacture manifolds out of billet aluminium. It can manufacture bracketry, anything at all with an unusual shape. It can machine a cone, for example. The reason we purchased it is so we can machine combustion chambers on cylinder heads. We can do some porting on cylinder heads and even manufacture cylinder heads from scratch if we have a raw casting. It's quite versatile, quite robust in its construction. At the moment we've got it set up for doing surfacing of a cylinder head. It has a ball screw feed on it, which means it has very fine, very smooth operation, so you get a very good surface finish, which is important when you're running a Capella head gasket. What we have here is a 202 HQ race car cylinder head. Very basic cylinder head. You're not allowed to do any hand finishing on the ports, no hand finishing in the combustion chamber. So the only areas that you can increase horsepower is by changing valve size, valve shape, valve seat angle, just a little bit of massaging where you're allowed to do it. Quite a restricted class of racing, but it makes you think about what you're doing.